What is up, everybody? Eric here from Soundcast Studios. I recently built the Capi FET style compressor and was very curious to see how it compared to my Hairball audio FET style compressor. In an effort to see if I could hear their differences, I decided to do a blind test and see if I could tell them apart. Full disclosure, I am in no way affiliated with Capi. I bought this unit with my own money and any opinion is entirely my own. So here you can see I have a vocal track, unprocessed, processed with the Capi, and processed with the Hairball audio. I did my best to try and match the amount of compression happening based off what I was hearing and what the meter was showing me, but it's almost impossible to match them to be one-to-one. So it's not the most scientifically accurate test, but it'll give me an idea of how they sound and whether or not they're that different from each other. To my understanding, the Hairball audio is supposed to sound a little darker and more saturated since it's based off the 1176 style compressor, and the Capi one should sound a little more clear and transparent. This is entirely based off what I read on the internet and from other people's opinion, and I'm going to put that to the test to see if that's the differences that I hear. Let's get to it.
What do I do if I ever lose you? Would I lose a bit of me or keep a bit of you? Ooh, what do you need? I try and quell my greed, I try and quell my greed. Would I keep you or lose a bit of me? What do I do if I ever lose you? Would I lose a bit of me or keep a bit of you? Ooh, what do you need? I try and quell my greed. Would I keep you or lose a bit of me? What do I do if I ever lose you?
So this one to me sounds a little more clear than this one, and that's literally, I'm just basing it off what the internet said. Whether it's true or not, we're about to find out. Okay, so I got one of them right. Let's see if I can do it again.
What do I do if I ever lose you? Would I lose a bit of me or keep a bit of you? Ooh, what do you need? What do you? Ooh, what do you need? I try and quell my greed. I try and quell my greed.
So this is the one without compression. That little peak is the biggest giveaway for me.
Would I keep you or lose a bit of me? What do I do if I ever lose you? Would I lose a bit of me or keep a bit of you? Ooh, what do you need? I try and quell my greed.
So again, this one sounds a little darker than this one, and that's all I'm basing it off of. Okay, I got it wrong this time. Let me try it again.
Would I keep you or lose a bit? I try and quell my greed. 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 Would I keep you or lose a bit of me? What do I do if I ever lose you? Would I lose a bit of me or keep a bit of you? Ooh, what do you need? I try and quell my greed. Would I keep you or lose a bit of me? What do I do if I ever lose you? Would I lose a bit of me or keep a bit of you? Ooh, what do you need? I try and quell my greed. Would I keep you or lose a bit of me? What do I do if I ever lose you? Would I lose a bit of me or keep a bit?
I think this is a little darker. Okay, okay, let me try one last time.
What do I do if I ever lose you? Would I lose a bit of me or keep a bit of you? Ooh, what do you need? I try and quell my greed. I try and quell my greed. Would I keep you or lose a bit of me? What do I do if I ever lose you? Would I lose a bit of me or keep a bit of you? Ooh, what do you need? I try and quell my greed. Would I keep you or lose a bit of me?
Again, this one I'm gonna say is the Hairball because it sounds a little darker. Okay, so I got one of them wrong and the rest correct. They don't sound that different. I'm having a really tough time. I have to really focus and really dial in on hearing that slight bit of clearness, which is either the saturation or a slight EQ attenuation of the high end. but I'm having a really tough time telling them apart. Whether you can tell them apart more easily or not, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you got them right or got them wrong. I'd very much like to hear how good your hearing is. But to me, they're not that different. I was expecting to hear a more significant difference between them. That little bit of saturation is slight, but it's there, kind of. I missed one of them. I don't know whether or not that says the difference is significant enough or not, but that's for you to decide. I do plan to do a follow-up video where I'm compressing a snare drum with different attack and release settings, just so you can hear how the different attacks and release sound of the compressors. But for what I'm going to be using it for, they're kind of interchangeable to me. I was compressing a significant amount, more than I would do when I'm tracking. So whether or not those differences would actually come up with a more mild amount of compression is kind of up for debate. But with serious amount of compression, I'd be happy with either of them. They'd both be perfectly fine to use. So that is going to be the end of this video. In the comment section below, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you thought I could have done better. And I'll see you all in the next video.